Let's hit the mats at Churchill High School. Chargers hosting Roosevelt and Steele in a triangular. Second round of the day, the host versus the Rough Riders on the girls' side. At 119 pounds, Churchill's Michelle Benitez locks her hands and cradles Brianna Gomez for a late first period pin and 6 quick points. Next match, 148 pounds, Jasmine Infante keeps the Chargers' momentum going. She goes low for the early takedown on Ivis Gurney and transitions perfectly into a pin just 22 seconds into the match. 12-0 Churchill. Then at 185 pounds, Isabella Alva tops Lisbeth Pereira Cuevas with a pin just a minute and 47 seconds in. Churchill takes the girls' duel 54-6. Next up, it's the boys' turn, and Roosevelt gets on the board early. Rough Rider Rashad Hunt notches a takedown on Churchill's Christopher O'Connor and adds some fall points. He wins by technical fall 19-0. Next match, 182 pounds, more Roosevelt success. Cole Stratton earns a pin just 50 seconds into the match over Churchill's Alberto Hernandez. And just like that, Roosevelt's up 11-0. Churchill answers back, 195-pound bracket. Christopher Pruski gets a takedown on Jeremiah Allen in the first period. Pruski would eventually get the pin and the win early in the second period. Time for the big guns now. At 220 pounds, Marcos Mercado turns a near takedown into a pin on Andrew Guzman just 49 seconds into the match. And then next up at 285 pounds, Jorge Butron takes advantage of an early opening and converts that into a pin on Dorian Ibarra just 51 seconds into his match. Roosevelt now leads the duel 23-12 at that point. But Churchill starts to claw back. Back down at 113 pounds, Alfred Flores turns a first period takedown of Roosevelt's Logan Wilson into 3 fall points. Flores takes the match by technical fall 15-0. At 120 pounds, Rough Rider Roman Rodriguez stems the tide with a perfectly executed first period cradle on Charger Elijah Hernandez, but Churchill wins the final 5 matches of the night. First, at 126 pounds, Christopher Benavides goes chest to chest for the late second period pin. Then at 132 pounds, Rocco Obregon rolls over with a great cradle pin just 18 seconds into his match. Next up, Monique Watkins pries Renee Zamora over for a pin midway through the first period. And then at 145 pounds, Che Trinidad maintains the momentum with a late pin on Damian Martel. Final match of the night ends up being a tightly contested one. Alexander Bornett notches an early takedown on Christian Molina and methodically picks his spots en route to a 7-0 decision. Churchill takes the duel and sweeps the night 50-29. We also have highlights from high school basketball action. Just scroll down on your webpage to find a link to those highlights.